Oh my God, Tarot, and this is your someone doesn't want you to know this. Tarot card reading. And so we're going to have a look at who we're dealing with here and what in the heck they don't want you to know. And let's get started. I'm using the astrology reading cards, and your first card. Before that, if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And here's your first card. Ooh, you got a Taurus. Give me a T. T, you got that T. You got. Actually, some people say I play too much, so let me just calm down now. Now, Taurus energy is great. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. And Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, so they like them nice things. They like to have the finer things in life. They like love. They love love. They're one of those people who people watch and they see people hug, and they're like, oh, you. You know, they get like their fancy tickled by loving moments in life and beautiful things. So that's just great. And so they have this level of gratitude that is, it's just admirable, And then we've got Scorpio. And with Scorpio, the energy is intense, masterful, magnetically charming, thoughtful. Missed that. But also secretive and possessive. So Taurus and Scorpio, they're usually involved with each other type energies. Taurus and Scorpio, they both meet where the bossiness or the kind of controllingness is perceived by other people, but it's not necessarily the case if you want to be controlled or if you want somebody to help you think. These are your boys right there. Those are your girls right there. Taurus and Scorpio, they will help you be successful. They will make you successful. They'll figure you out and help you. So these people, when I think about what they don't want you to know, it makes me feel like it's for the betterment of you, in their opinion. That still can feel a little violating, so let's keep going. Then we have sensitive Cancer here, and the energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. All right. And that's pretty interesting because we have two waters now, so there's a heightened sensitivity. Nurturing is definitely on the table. They're taking care of you or looking out for you, caring, super involved. Scorpio is a mama bear type thing, as well as Taurus. So, good looking out is where their heart is at. But let's see who this person is, what they're dealing with. Like, what the heck what's going on? What don't you want me to know? Let's have a look. We got the Page of Wands, followed by the Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Six of Swords in reverse. So the swords are in reverse, at least, Well, that's not even really that great, but let's be positive. Let's be optimistic. So when I look at your reading as a whole, I see a lot of pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This may involve money matters, just lifestyle choices that this person is not telling you these things about. It's going to be involving that. Maybe they have some strong opinions on your lifestyle choices. So let's look at this. We have the Page of Wands, and so there's an action that you're probably doing that they have an opinion on. Hi, Minnie. You okay? Okay. So yeah, some of the actions that you're taking, they have an opinion on it. There is something that has come after. There's some type of is there money? Is there a thing that should be sold for money? Is there an opportunity that is very plentiful and fruitful, and you're supposed to ask for it, and they're wanting to share it with you? I'm wondering about the splitting though. Let's say there's an inheritance. We're dealing with Scorpio. So let's say there's an inheritance and this person is supposed to split money with you, and they give you $1,000 and you're like, oh my God, thank you. You come to find out later that the whole pot was $100,000. So they basically gave you beans, and you're like, wait a minute, hold up. You feel disappointment. You feel heartbroken. You go from feeling real good to be feeling selfish, But what if they're doing that out of being controlling? Because that's where, their heart's in the right place, so you may not know everything that's going on or why they're they're doing that to in such a way. It might not become clear. The facts might be clear, but their intention might not be clear. So the Page of Wands is like, there's an action here, and there's probably an action by you that has made it this way, or made them feel like they have to do something like this, because they are being generous. The Six of Pentacles is not in reverse or anything, so somebody wants to care for you, share with you, provide opportunity, or shower you in the blessings that they receive. So that's good, right? But that King of Pentacles is giving us, I'm a little bit on a, not necessarily a power trip, but kind of a power trip. Like, I'm trying to do the responsible and right thing for you. And maybe they're like, let me set you up with a plan. Like, I'll give you 1,000 a year, 1,000 a month. You know, they had a greater plan. And we know this because the King of Pentacles is not just a petty person. He plans things out. He maps things out for the future. And if he's being generous and mapping things out for the future, at least we have that type of intention in mind. So don't fly off the handle when you discover what happened, what actions were taken. We have the Three of Swords, and it makes me feel like there's like 3 people involved. It makes me feel like you're disappointed in 3 people rather than there being a third-party situation. It makes me feel like 3 people really disappoint you because of the way that they're treating you, or because of the way that they're controlling, well, what you interpret as controlling, or just 3 people may know. So this could be family members, of course. I do think it's people above you, like if it's like your aunts, uncles, instead of like your cousins or your mother, father, rather than your friends. But I feel like, you know, they want you to keep moving forward, but I think that the way that you're moving forward may not go mesh with what their expectations are. So some of you may have some issues where emotion sensitivity is lacking in the action front. Maybe you guys have taken some insensitive actions. You're also lacking, well, not really lacking fire, but there's less fire here than anything. And that would mean that maybe you're not motivated. Maybe there's some part of you that they want to see successful. They want to share with you, but they're not sure you can handle or be capable of accepting it and being responsible. So they're taking it upon themselves to be responsible for you. Ain't that some controlling-ish? But in the same breath, with this King of Pentacles, it feels like they can make those decisions because they have that authority. And with that, I mean, if they can, then they probably will, right? If they feel like they can trust you to a level where they can just give you whatever, then they will. King of Pentacles, like, I'm thinking like inheritance because of the Scorpio energy here and the sensitivity with the Cancer. King of Pentacles might make an executive decision and be like, okay, well, you're getting an allowance, or you're getting partial cut, or you're getting whatever, and that's my decision, and you don't even have to get anything, okay? But this is how this is going down. And so that might come down to you just having to move on from it. That's the final decision. Or like, you know, just being logical, practical about what's happening, and be like, you know what? Let me just not put emotions into it and just do whatever. The Six of Swords is about moving on, moving forward. But I think that some of you may hold the situation with you and use it as a argument point, or use this as see this as a challenge that you haven't gotten over. If this is the case, maybe some of you guys are like, oh, I'm suing everybody, or I can't believe it, and they're saying all this, you know, fight music basically. But I think that this person comes from a greater good type place. Like, I feel like the prerequisite was your actions, and your actions were not on the flip side, in their opinion. Like, let's say something suddenly happened, and right after that you needed the person. Like let's say you just freshly told them off, and then after that your car breaks down and you need $500 and they're your only friend. They're like, well, I'll loan you 100, you know? Because that's all I'm not trying to not give you 500, but I'm not going to go above and beyond like I would before. Maybe I'll give you 200 next week, and then you'll have to wait and stuff like that, and like things are a little less convenient, but at the same time they're still doing it, you know? You feel me? So this person cares, but there's some disappointment. There has to be some disappointment, some heartache that is creating this situation. Oh, you okay, Minnie? Minnie, oh my God. Oh, don't. Oh, she's sometimes she like topples over a little bit, but she's okay. Okay, so we have the swords here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're thinkers. There are people who would kind of calculate and make decisions based on not emotions like that. Or the earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You know, that's where the sharing the money, the practical thinking is coming from. So between practical thinking and intellectual conversation and being able to articulate that practicality, you got a conversation. You got a conversation ahead of you. But I don't think any conversation will deter them from their perception of you based on your actions. So yeah, getting good, get in while the getting's good, and you know, try to not prove yourself, but like assess the situation from an objective perspective, and have some personal accountability so that you can move forward without resentment. Just try to understand so that you can get yourself in a better place with these people. Alrighty? So there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to the website. I sound like a salesperson. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye-bye.